It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the Niners and the Seahawks. Next on Madden NFL 25.
From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, ready for this battle in the NFC West, a division of haves and have-nots of late, division that's produced the NFC representative to the Super Bowl for 4, Greg, of the last 6 years.
Yeah, it's very top-heavy, and it's really interesting to see kind of how that baton has been passed. San Francisco and LA, they've really been the belle of the ball over the most recent years. Quarterback position with that new staff, so I wouldn't be surprised if halfway through this year, we look at the NFC West and say, this is one of the better divisions in football.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here come the 49ers, and they are led by Brock Purdy. You know the story, taken last in the 2022 draft. The last 2 seasons, he has led the Niners deep in the playoffs, and it's his 3rd season, Greg, as the QB for San Francisco.
Mr. Irrelevant. Well, I think it's safe to say, Mike, he has been anything but irrelevant since arriving in the NFL, and he is living proof. It doesn't matter if you're drafted 1st overall, or in his case, with the very last pick. What does matter is what you do with the opportunity once it's given to you. Nothing real flashy about his game. He simply gets the job done, and that's exactly what his team is counting on him today over these next 60 minutes.
They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
You got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down.
Extend the drive, see if you can go score.
A run. And here's Mason. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Purdy. He's going to tuck it and go. And Purdy going to smartly hit the deck here as he's able to pick up the first down in the process. A first down there on a pickup of 17.
A quarterback who can extend the play with his legs, Mike, is just such a key element to today's modern offenses. You can see there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, but he decides to turn into a runner, picks up a great gain, and ultimately a first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. First down throw there is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job, but now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here, or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Samuel has it working the middle. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
But not only to pick up a couple yards, you got to pick your chances of when you want to be aggressive, and you got to make sure you make better decisions going forward.
On the ground is Mason. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Each week coming into the game, every team in the league, Mike, places a huge emphasis on success on their opening drive. It's exactly what they were able to do here, keeping the ball on the ground.
Good blocking, and he's in. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown San Francisco. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Now Jake Moody for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return, it's Laviska Shenault. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Seahawks come on, and that means it's Geno Smith. What a story he's been. Real turnaround here in his 12th year now in the NFL. Came out to Seattle, backed up Russell Wilson the last 3 years. Greg, he has been the starter, and he runs this Seattle offense now.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from their opening whistle.
Here comes the third-year man out of Michigan State, Kenneth Walker. And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
Really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Once again, it's Walker. And he'll get forward for a couple. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. Here's a 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, Smith. This one complete to his tight end Fant. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3 and out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks' 25-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. He was seeking the veteran Tyler Lockett there, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
All game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution.
So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. From the shotgun. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Niners have got it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
The 49ers offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll run. This is Mason. And he finds...
Ooh, mommy.
After a gain of 7 on 1st down. Second down and 3. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Through the air, connecting with Debo. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Now a give on the ground. It'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Here's a run. And that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, 49ers. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
On is Moody to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers move out on top, 14-0. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Here's Williams on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play.
It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Throwing on 2nd down. Smith. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. That's on the former 9th overall pick, Charles Cross. Off the play fake. Smith. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Yeah, baby, I'm ready.
Nick Bosa, the former All-Pro, in there for the sack. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. One of the tight ends motions right. On play action, here's Purdy. Throw. Damn! Samuel. don't get that often during the season. First play of the drive picks up 29 yards.
To say this group has started strong here in the first quarter, Mike, might be a bit of an understatement. I mean, offensively, firing on all cylinders. Defensively, suffocating the opponent. The ability to complement each other on both sides of the ball and play at such a high level, they could have a little bit more breathing room here by the end of this drive.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. That's into the hands of Jordan Mason. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. On 2nd down, Purdy. He'll get this into the hands of Debo. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
He's going to have that first down, gain of 6, as they convert on 3rd down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. Everyone talks about being balanced. But as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Again in the air for Purdy. Pass brought in by Samuel. And the 49ers are looking at a 1st and goal as he's taken down at the 2-yard line. A tight end in motion now. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay again. Now it is 1st and goal. Back to the ground after the penalty. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. It is brought in the end zone. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The home team's offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Smith. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. On second down, Smith. Smith and Jigba there for the catch. A 19-yard pickup there. First down, Seattle.
First rule of backed up offense, get the first down. The last thing you want to do, punt the ball back and give your opponent a short field. Mission accomplished. Now, can they maintain possession long enough to see if they can cap this drive off with some points?
It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So, a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. And a game that was expected to be a cakewalk, pretty much turned out that way. Their class just much the best in this one, as they cruise to an easy road victory. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Seattle.